the fuck happened then?
No, people think I'm a fucking idiot. I went to doctors. I said, doctor, I keep thinking I'm a dog. He said, how long's this been going on? I said, ever since I was a puppy. He says, get out on the couch, you fucking idiot, I'll examine you. I said, I'm not allowed on the couch. But a fella sat next to me. I said, what you in for, pal? I called him pal because he got head like a lump of dog meat. He said, everything I eat comes up. I said, let's swallow this lottery ticket. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. So please remember this. Mad cow disease does not affect pigeons. The Japanese knotweed is a very good substitute for asparagus. My daddy was a clever man. He told me the elephant that craps on Weybridge does business on a large scale. Why do moths fly with their legs apart? You seen the size of a mothball? You must save the world and save the trees, like your ass on a beaver. And if music be the food of love, then play on. Give me excess of it, that surfacing may sicken and so die. Now Shakespeare wrote that. If it's good enough for Shakespeare, it's good enough for me. Now Shakespeare was a slaphead. That means he couldn't sit outside on a sunny day and write his plays, otherwise Hamlet would have been omelette. Two of the greatest people that ever lived, Shakespeare and Confucius. We know fuck all about them. How do we know they were great? Who were that dark lady that Shakespeare was seen with? Was it his mother? Was it his sister? I reckon what's good for goose is good for gander. Well, I can dig holes as good as the next man. And they've even dug holes under the motorway to lay out the frogs and hedgehogs. And they're not stupid. And bread and milk is not ideal fodder for hedgehogs. However, we do need the money to pay for the construction of ramps to help them to escape from cattle grids. So please give generously. And if you were a goat on the Galapagos Island, you won't feel so lucky, because the posing a threat to the tortoise population and shipping them off to Chester Zoo. And I don't give one iota who won general election. If you want to know what an iota is, I'll tell you. It's a ninth letter of the Greek alphabet. And when the Greek philosophers came knocking on my door, I told them to piss off. And Jack and Jill went up the hill for something to eat to get. Jack sat on a razor blade. Gillette. Aye. What time is it? What day is it? Where am I? Do I exist? Do you exist? Am I an illusion? Are you an illusion? When you go away from here tonight, you'll say, what the fuck was that about? And so will I. A man went into a pub and he said to this other man, he said, I bet you £5 I can bite me eye. So he says, go on then. So he took his glass eye out, he bit it, put it back. He said, I bet you £5 I can bite me other eye. Fellow thinks so, he can't be blind. He says, go on then. He took his teeth out, man, like that. If I start laughing, we're fucked. No. I don't know where to go now because I don't know how long I've got, but I don't like blowing the cover. I don't want to talk a lot of bollocks, so I'll tell you something serious. Prawns are about that big. Well, there was this lady prawn, and she fell in love with her crab. And they were knocking about together for about maybe 2 years. Could have been 3. And she says to her dad, Dad! She's always shouting, I've fallen in love and I want to get married. He said, who is it, darling? She said, it's a wonderful crab. He said, there have no crabs in this house. He said, they were funny and sideways. There were no crabs in this house. She says, but I've invited him to dinner tonight. He said, come to dinner, but there's no wedding. So that night, by 8 o'clock, I was at 9 o'clock. Got a knock on the door. Could have been a ring. Goes to the door. He walked the crab and straight to the door like that, straight across the floor. She says, my darling, you've learnt to walk straight. He said, shut up, I'm pissed. And ain't no alternative, I'm not going to fuck her go. But this crab went to Bottom Garden, and there was a canal there, and he jumped in the canal and started swimming out to sea. And this prawn came after him, she was really annoyed. She chasing him, she kicked his claw off. I don't know why she did that, but she did. He didn't know where he was. He was on his back where the fucking eye was, but he lost his prawn. So basically, that's ended up prawn. So this crab, the fuck does crab do now? No, this crab, he starts swimming out to sea, and he sees this light in the distance. He could hardly were knackered, you know. Give it. Can I go out with it? Ridiculous, you know. As he gets out at water, he sees this lighthouse. There's a man sat in a deck chair outside the lighthouse. So this crab was very inquisitive. And he went over to him and says, what are you doing here? He said, I work here. He says, fucking hell. He says, what's it like working in a lighthouse? He said, it's all right. He said, we're coming on Monday morning, sweep round back, sweep round front. 12 o'clock we get darts out. Played darts all afternoon. I said, I played darts. He said, like Tuesday. He says, Tuesday's a good day. He says, we're coming, polish main banister, polish main beam. 12 o'clock we get cards out, play cards all afternoon. He says, what, we wouldn't claw? Just thought, throw that in. He said, don't play cards. I said, you like Wednesday? He says, Wednesday's brilliant. He said, we're coming, do a bit of this, do a bit of that. 12 o'clock a boat comes over from mainland. It's full of boats and plenty of women. But I big boats in session, it's every man for herself. I said, I don't drink and I don't go exchange women. He said, just a minute. He says, you don't play darts, you don't play cards, you don't drink, you don't go exchange women. He said, are you queer? He says, no. It's what it looked like Thursday. Well, I don't know. But I think my time's up now anyway. So I've blown my cover a bit, but I've enjoyed it. And I could tell you quite a bit. I never got a TV series because people thought I was fucking mad. Hey? Anyway, I must say about my cat before I go, Tiddles. My cat Tiddles, before he died, he got me in a corner. He said, Charlie, I've got something to tell you. I said, what's that, puss? And he jumped up and took his claws, started kicking him in his back legs. I said, fucking hell, your breath smells. He said, I've been eating pilchards. He said, Charlie, I've got something to tell you. I couldn't believe it, a talking cat. He said, in life, you've two things to worry about. That's whether you're in good health or whether you're in bad health. If you're in good health, you've not to worry about. But if you're in bad health, you've two things to worry about. That's whether it's serious or whether it's not. If it's not, you've not to worry about. But if it's serious, Charlie, you've two things to worry about. I said, what's that, puss? He said, that's whether you're going to live or whether you're going to die. If you're going to live, you've not to worry about. But if you're going to die, there's still two things to worry about. That's whether you're going to go to heaven or whether you're going to go to hell. If you go to heaven, you've not to worry about. But if you go to hell, you've got to just shake hands with your tail, you won't have time to worry. So what are you worrying about? He said, I'm not worrying, he fucking died then. And I could take it a step further. When he died, his spirit left his body, like a paranormal experience, sometimes called a vertical hallucination, that can take place shortly after the death of a loved one. I thought, fucking hell, took him out the window. There's pigs, there's cows, I could be here all night with that one. So I'll piss off now, see you again sometime.